Unveil Your Mastery, a journey of total transformation. Remember who you truly are. Today we talk about releasing limitations. Yes. Hi, Elke.
Hi, Monica. How are you doing? Hi,
Yes,
everyone.
I'm fine.
Awesome. I'm doing fine as well, and I hope everyone is having fun and is well along on with those recordings. Today's theme and this week's recording is about releasing limitations. And the members, all that have signed up for the series, and now along on week 3, should have the email with a link in their inbox. And everyone that is interested to sign up, you are welcome to do so. Just follow the link in the description and in the video, and you can sign up on the website. And so the recording will help you to release limitations and get really conscious about when you are limiting yourself. And with our today's conversations, follow just along with that so you can see where you may limit yourself.
Mm-hmm. How does it manifest when I'm limiting myself? How can I get aware that I'm limiting me?
That you are limiting yourself. Well, so Monica, have you ever noticed the people around us, so many or nearly everyone, when they say, well, it's always, so they say, well, if I only would win the lottery, then I could do this. Or if I would only get to my retirement now, then I could relax and do the things I would enjoy. Or if I would only meet my beloved now, the love of my life, then I could be happy. Or
yes.
So
if I only would lose 10 kilo, I would be happy.
Exactly. So they put their happiness and their fulfillment outside of themselves. So if something happens, they can be happy. They can be happy. So or fulfilled or live the life of their dreams, which of course will never happen because limitations are really only self-imposed or rather mind-imposed. So it's just another game of the mind, so to speak, that it's doing with us to keep us comfortable and to keep us, well, let's put it this way, small, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it really, do you see the pattern? So if they really would have all the money, so it would only last a short time, and then they would find different reasons to not be fulfilled again. So
yes. Mm-hmm.
there's always a reason why you can't do what you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
right? So people just, or many people just don't want to really face their fears. So they really, I don't know. So they might be overweight and they want to lose weight
some kilo, some weight
to feel better and to exercise. So but of course they think, oh, if I would exercise, what would other people think, right? So if I go out with my so I don't look nice, and how would it look like if I jog around there and everyone would be
yes,
laughing
they are
and
laughing
saying,
about my figure and
exactly, and that's why I can't do that. Why don't we just say, to hell with all what everyone is thinking? I'm doing it for myself, and I just go out and then watch the people looking and saying, hey, look at this guy or at this gal. She's going out and doing something. I would love to do that myself. They won't ever laugh about you. They you give them permission to do it as well. So really facing your fears, whatever that may be. If it might be going out and talking to strangers or whatever. So the mind will always find reasons why you can't do that. And and really, it's about facing your fears and just doing it. And thereby you are facing your limitations and break through them. That's basically what you're doing. Otherwise, the mind is just looking for excuses.
Yes, and the excuse is nearly always an excuse like what are the people thinking about me, or I cannot do it because I'm a boy or I'm a girl, or something like that, which is from outside.
Exactly. Nearly everyone is giving their power away to the outside world, instead of just looking what I would enjoy, what I myself would enjoy. Not the outside world for me is one thing for me, but what would I enjoy, and just do it. Because they don't really care about you. So in a sense, they might think what they think. They do it anyway. You can't please everyone. So there's always someone that will find a fault in what you're doing. So why try anyways? So it's just not giving your power away to the outside world, to someone or to something. Let it be the heat, the cold, or if it's raining. That's giving your power away as well. I cannot
to the weather. Yes, that's
exactly.
happened many times.
Exactly. I cannot do this because I would get wet, or I might get cold, or it might be too hot. I mean, there's things to get around that, right? If you want to go to work with your bicycle and it rains, just take some extra clothes and then change your clothes when you're in the office or at work, and then you try again. There's really, those reasons are all made up. If you really look at them, you will see there's always, okay, that's a reason, but if I do this, I can do it anyways, right? It's just something to keep you small and limited. So the mind is always trying for the reason that it wants to keep us safe, which is, of course, it's valid, right? But there's no reason that we have to be safe, because we, as our true self, we are limitless, and we want to really express who we truly are. And safety is not anything we as our true self even know about. So this is man-made as well, because we as our eternal self, we cannot be harmed.
Yes. How where does it come from, this teachment about to limit myself? I have the idea that it begins in childhood, when parents are a bit impatient and say, let it be, you can't do it, let it make myself, I'm perfect and you are too small for it, or too immature, or something like that.
I mean, really, those limitations, of course, they come from the outside world. When your parents tell you are too small, you are not smart enough, you are not big enough, you are not worthy, or just what you said, you can't do it because of your age, then we believe it, of course. But it's really society that conditions us, and that's then the mind buys into it, and there's where the limits lie. And then when we grow up and when we want to do something, and really what you will see, then there's always those reasons. I cannot do this because. So it's always the same pattern. And if you really be aware of that and see, okay, I'm telling myself I cannot do this because. So the first thing is this really a reason, or is it just something I have been taught? Or someone has told me that I'm not capable of. So this is, there you can see where you have your patterns. It's really a pattern. So what it actually really is about so again, to move from the mind, which will tell you all the reasons why you cannot do anything, to the heart, where there is no limitation. So you might have noticed that as well, Monica. So the more someone is in their mind, the more reasons they will find to limit themselves and to not do something, or the other way around. They have to do this because society says it has to be done like this, right? Or I have to behave like this, and because society teaches that, and it's always been like that, and so we have to do it like this, right?
Yes, and because the others make it also like that, no? And I don't want to be the first to change this.
Well, yeah, there's always the sheeple effect. So if everyone does it, most people go ahead and do it as well, and just looking or being aware of those patterns and seeing, okay, is this true for myself, or do I really want to go out and exercise, or go out and meet new people and show them who I truly am, and really not limit myself. So it's really, when you see yourself just having the thought, I cannot do this because. So that's the first true sign that this is something you might want to address. So there's sure or certainly some fear in the background, or some resistance. And the best way to clear your limitations is to face your fears and your resistances. So this you can start with small things, which actually just goes into our exercise for this week we have for you guys, and which would be exactly when you see yourself just telling yourself you cannot do something because of this. We would recommend to try for each day at least one time when you see that you actually do this exactly. So if you want to go with your bicycle to work and it rains, and then of course the mind says, oh, I can't go to work because it rains, then you tell yourself, okay, well, why don't I get some extra clothes and take them with me and go by bike anyways and change my clothes at work. And then when you've done that, you will see, hey, this wasn't so bad, and you do it with other things. So if there's a party you are invited and you don't know anybody, and your mind says, oh my God, I don't know anybody, I don't want to go, I'm afraid nobody likes me, or I'm afraid to just open myself up and start communicating with people. Well, then say, why not try? I go there, open myself up, and smile and actively talk to people and see what happens. Watch the magic happen, because this really dissolves your limitations. And try this at least once each day for the next week. And really, if it's the same if there's something you have to do and you keep really procrastinating, and you say, oh, I do that tomorrow, and tomorrow, if you have something like that, just say, hey, let's do it today. There's something I resist, let's do it, get it done, and then see how you feel better, and it also clears up or releases your limitations.
That's it, yes. It makes your world bigger.
Exactly, and it helps you to move from your head into the heart, because really you are here to express who you truly are, and the more you open yourself up and just let the mind be the mind with its limitations, the more fun and exciting this world becomes and this life.
That's it, yes.
So, Monica, what's the next, the theme of the next recording and of our next conversation?
Yes, next week we are talking about letting go of blame. We unlearn to blame the others for our things, and So someone who wants to subscribe and has not done it yet, Elke, could you explain how to do it?
Well, just follow the link to the membership sign-up area, and then as soon as you sign up, it's a monthly membership. After your payment, you will receive an email with a link to the first recording, which is the one about receiving abundance, opening up to receive. And then each week you will get a new email with the next recording. And if you follow along with the exercises and listen to the recordings, you can really literally watch your life transform and yourself integrating who you truly are and watch the magic happen.
Yes, that's it. Okay, thank you, Elke. That was wonderful.
Exactly. And every week we post those conversations on YouTube, and you get the link to them as well. So we talk to you next week, and we hope you had as much fun as we had, and have a great week. Till next time. We love you.
Yes, till later. Bye.
Bye.